What is going on YouTube? It's Coach Ethan here. Today we're going to be talking about what to do when you don't know what to do. So let's say you're trying to get in shape, you're trying to get shredded or build more muscle. It's the two top goals that people have when they come to me. And you just don't even know where to start. Well, you're better off doing something than nothing. All right, this is the key, guys. If you just sit there in analysis paralysis, doing absolutely nothing with yourself, that is 100% guarantee that you will still be in the same spots that you are come summer or come a year from now. And so, what should you start with? Well, anything you know that works. Odds are you know that cardio works, you know that dieting works, and you know that training works. And honorable mention, recovering, sleeping, drinking enough water, that works pretty good too. A lot of people forget about that. So don't forget about that. So, what should you do if you don't know exactly what of this and what amounts on what days to do? Do a lot of it. Do everything, dude. Throw it out there. Put out the work ethic. Start to challenge yourself, challenge your mind. Do something that you know is going to be uncomfortable. See, that's the key there. Discomfort. That is going to take you very far. Now, there's going to be a point where you hit a block and you say, okay, I've been uncomfortable. I've been going to the gym and training 4 times a week and hitting, 10,000 steps every single day, been eating cleaner. I'm not making progress anymore. Well, that's when you go and you talk to somebody like me, a friend that you know has done well, that's built a good physique. You go to somebody more reputable that has more knowledge, and that's when you go and consult with them. But if you're just, in this state of analysis paralysis, you have to do something. You have to get past step number one, and that is going to be taking action towards doing something. And so we can solve a lot of problems in life with volume and just taking action. You start a business or something. Okay, well, go out and do more attempts at selling your product or selling your service. Do more volume. Contact more leads. You know, put more hours and more time into it until you see either something works or you run into a wall and you need more information or more ideas of how to overcome from that. Alex Hormozy, he's like the founder of this whole volume idea. He's the one that puts that out there. Like, you can solve a lot of problems with volume. I look back to a time period in my life last year in 2025 in the spring. Was a really big transformational time in my business because one of the biggest things that I changed was I just started doing more. I started working more hours. I was working, 12, 14, 16 hours a day. I was talking to more people. I was helping more clients and getting more results for the clients that I was helping. And so I just blew up my business in like a matter of like 2 months time, like pretty much like 4x'd it. And that forced me into the corner of having to overcome problems. So the truth is, a lot of you guys, if you're not doing anything right now, you have no problems to solve. Your number one problem is action. It's doing more volume. So you must start doing the things as simple or as basic of an understanding that you have of it. You must start doing those things with speed. I said, guys, 2 months time was how long it took me to blow that up after I just started working, going from like maybe, 7, 8 hours a day to 12, 14, some 16-hour days. 2 months time completely changed the game for me. I had to almost even slow down just so that way I could keep up my own health and fitness, right? So you need more problems. You need more failures. I was having a call with one of my clients this morning, and we're deep into working together at a fat loss phase. That's the goal. He's got a pretty solid physique built up. He's got a decent amount of muscle, definitely above average of the average man. But we ran into the roadblock of continuing forwards because he's having trouble sticking with a diet and really just taking action towards that. And what we realized is we need to just have this, conquering mindset. We need to switch over to bringing up some energy and just go attack these goals. Stop having fear of the goals and fear of the failure and objectives that we have to do. Because don't get me wrong, guys, like, nobody likes being uncomfortable. Nobody likes, having to do a lot of work and, doing, like, I didn't like those 12-hour, 16-hour work days, right? But they create problems, and the problems create long-term successes. So it's that whole idea of delayed gratification, right? You got to be willing to suffer in the moment and work your butt off for an undisclosed amount of time. Like, you don't know how long it's going to take for you to get to your goal, but you know that the more volume you do and the more problems you run into, you're going to be inch by inch getting closer and closer to accomplishing that goal. And that's exactly what we concluded on our call with him today. Is we said, okay, our mindset, we've recently been leading into that, we've been leaning into fear more than we've been leading into action, right? So what do we do to solve it? Action. Conquer the freaking tasks, go into that with that just testosterone, dude. And yes, I'm natural, but dude, you'd be surprised what you can do by just, kidding yourself into this like energetic, just conquering mode, dude. Like, you have to have that. Otherwise, your morale is going to be on the ground and you're just going to say, oh, this wasn't for me. I'm boring. I'm tired. I'm depressed. Like, no, dude, pick your balls up and go work. That is the key to all problems, and that is my conclusion and summary of this video today, guys. So I hope this helps you guys out. Let me know in the comments if there's any ideas or topics you guys want me to talk on for my next video. I do enjoy doing these short little like 8-minute videos, talking to you guys, just putting my thoughts out there, documenting the journey, guys. Believe me, I do not have life figured out. I'm 20 years old. I'm living on my own. I'm trying to still grow and improve my business, improve what I can do for my clients and for you guys on the content side of things. So thank you very much for watching through this video. Please like the video if you enjoyed this talk, and I'll see you guys in the next one.